The following is a production of the Averett Sports Network.
Good afternoon, Cougar Nation. Welcome to live coverage of Averett University men's soccer here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson, and I'll be bringing you today's matchup between the Averett Cougars and the Berea College Mountaineers, live here from Danville, Virginia, at beautiful Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium, located on Averett's North Campus. And a little bit of a cloudy, partly sunny day here, with temperatures in the 70s, maybe low 80s right here at game time. But beautiful day and beautiful weather compared to some of the hot, steamy days we've had in the last couple of weeks. Had some rain come in a little bit yesterday, cooled things off, and should make for good game time temperatures for today's matchup here between Averett and Berea. We're about a little under 8 minutes till the start of kickoff. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have the starting lineups for you right here on the Averett Sports Network.
I think me being involved with SAC, along with my involvement with the men's soccer team, has made my experience at Averett amazing. At first, I didn't really want to get involved around campus, but since jumping in the deep end, I feel like I've had a brilliant experience, and me being able to help Averett whilst Averett's helping me is probably the best experience.
And welcome back as we are prepared to get underway here between Averett and Berea I'm Drew Wilson, bringing you live coverage of today's matchup on the Averett Sports Network. Let's get to our starting lineups. First for the visiting Berea Mountaineers. In goal today will be number 1, Luis Macias. Out in the field, you have Leonardo Fernandez, Jacob McCohen, Christoph Mindy, Nathaniel Ozario. Also in the field for the Mountaineers, Beginau Godra, Junior Giamfi, Kingsley Basoa, Juan Mercado, Austin Rainey, and Omar Canella. Head coach for the Mountaineers is Ruben Rodriguez. And for your Averett Cougars, Colton Duchess getting the starting goal today. The junior out of Sanford, North Carolina. In the field behind him, or in front of him, I guess I should say, is the sophomore Owen Story, as well as Patrick Miller, Bradley Bizzle, Baste Anderson, Daniel Matlock, Ty Michelson, Johnny Kumander, Eric Blick, Sebastian Viden, and Kellen Fees, all on the field in the starting lineup today for the Cougars, who are coached by Phil Wilson in his 6th season. He's assisted by Matthew Carrer. We're going to pause for the national anthem here in just a second, but while we're waiting for that, Berea comes into today's game with a 3-2 record overall. Averett, meanwhile, 2-3. However, the Cougars are riding a 2-game winning streak following a 1-0 overtime win at Hampton-Sydney this past Wednesday. They scored about 37 seconds into overtime and carrying some momentum after picking up 2 wins in a row here after knocking off Randolph 3-0 last weekend. Berea, meanwhile, comes in losing their last matchup 2-0 against Center College this past Tuesday. These two teams have only met twice before, each side earning a win. Berea, a rather newer member of the USA South Conference, after joining, I believe, about 3 years ago. Officially, this is their 3rd year, and they are located out in Kentucky, as the USA South footprint has kind of gone all over the southern part and now reaches out to Kentucky. We're going to pause for the national anthem. We'll be back with kickoff here on the Averett Sports Network.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. We were waiting kickoff here. And while we're waiting, I'd like to let you know that Avery University was just ranked 15th best regional liberal arts college in the South by U.S. News and World Report, and as well as ranked 7th among best colleges for veterans and 8th for best value. Additionally, Averett was recognized by the U.S. News for ethnic diversity, social mobility, and best undergraduate teaching. These rankings are made possible through our dedicated faculty and staff, our hardworking and engaged student body, and through the leadership of our trustees and generous benefactors. Congratulations to the entire Averett University family on this achievement. Cougars wearing their white uniforms, navy shorts. Today they will be moving from right to left on your screen. Meanwhile, Berea in their royal blue tops with white piping and white shorts and blue socks. They'll be moving left to right. Cougars in their second huddle now, getting ready for matchup. As I mentioned, they've been playing some solid soccer here this season. Had a couple games that just didn't go their way, but sort of getting some momentum now after picking up 2 straight victories, including that overtime victory at Hampton-Sydney. Big emotional lift. Two teams had remained scoreless through regulation, and then early on in overtime in the first 37 seconds, I believe Hampton-Sydney was trying to, it was a goal kick to their back, and he tried to pass it across maybe to the center, and Johnny Kumander was right there and took one touch dribble, and then fired it, slotted it past the keeper for the overtime win. So exciting win for the Cougars on the road. And we are about ready to get underway. The Cougars will have first possession. A couple jersey changes for Averett today. Sebastian Viden normally wears number 23. He's going to be wearing number 15 out there today. And Johnny Kumander, the hero with the golden goal victory in their last matchup, normally wears number 18. He will be wearing number 22. Play is underway. Cougars have possession. Long pass ahead, moving up the far sideline. Fees drops it off to Michelson, right down, now back to Fees, but a little too hard for Michelson, and a roll out for a goal kick. First goal kick of the day for Luis Macias. Wearing the orange jersey. In goal today for the Mountaineers. Freshman out of Mayfield, Kentucky. Kicks it just over midfield. And keep possession. McCohen has it. Dumps it off to the back line there. One thing I was noticing about Berea, if you look at their goal scorers, six different players have scored goals this season. Only 2 of those in the starting lineup today. Jamfi and Mindy. Leading goal scorer with 5 goals this season is Max Jr. He's mainly been a reserve this year, so only starting 1 of their first 5 games. Throw in coming on the far side for Berea. They'll toss it into the back line. This one coming near side. Good pressure there by Anderson. Berea kicks it back to the keeper. This one pushed forward down to the corner. Eric Blick fending off a defender. And it will roll out for a goal kick coming from Dutchess. Sun starting to pop out now a little bit here. It's been cloudy for most of the morning. As Dutchess lines up. Low liner right toward midfield, headed around. Cougars trying to get possession of it. Berea playing it on the back line. They'll send it near side. Back near side to McCohen. Now Canella gets it back to midfield over to Osorio. Osorio's pass tackled away by the Cougars. And Commander has it. Sends it over near side. Sebastian Viden gets it up to Anderson. Anderson has it taken away. Good pressure by Michelson. Averett comes away with it. Fees tries to get it ahead to Commander, has it tipped, and it will be an Averett throw-in after Berea cleared it. Fees was going to take it, but he'll pass off the duties. Bradley Bizzle throws it in, gets it into a teammate. Shot, goal by, I believe that's Eric Blick, and it is. Eric Blick with the goal for the Cougars. And they are on the board 1-0 here over Berea. Blick's first goal of the year, only a second shot. So Blick gives the Cougars the early advantage here in the 5th minute. Ball played deep by Berea. Good defense there by the Cougars. As Viden able to tap it out. Throw-in goes to Jamphy. Trying to work past two defenders. Now dumps it off into the corner. Cross played over top of the goal. And it will be a goal kick coming for the Cougars. For Averett, that's their 7th goal of the season. Now in their 6th game. Owen Story, Commander also in there, both with 2 goals. Patrick Miller has a goal as well. Ball played down into the corner. Good battle there, but rolls out. Good defense by the Mountaineers. Busy day here at Averett's North Campus. Of course, we have this matchup going on right now. Football plays here at home as well tonight on the same field at 6 p.m. That game also on the Averett Sports Network for you, as foul called on Berea. See who takes the kick for the Cougars. Looks like possibly Michelson setting up for it. Owen Story also right there, so a little bit of deception here for the Cougars. We'll see who takes it. Four-man wall right in front of the ball for Berea. Michelson fires it in, and in! Ty Michelson scores another goal for the Cougars here off the free kick. Hit it right off the bottom of the crossbar and in. So Michelson makes it 2-0 here. In the 8th minute, his first goal of the year, and the Cougars take a 2-0 lead. Beautifully played ball by Michelson. Wasn't sure if he was going to take it or if Story was going to take it. He ends up taking it, puts it right on underneath the crossbar and rattled it in. So play resumes. Averett up 2-0. Long pass ahead, taken away by the Cougars momentarily, but good battle for possession. Berea comes away with it. Osorio has it. Now Miller comes away with it, gets it out to Henderson. Henderson has it taken away though. Now Berea on the attack. Good move. Cut back to the middle. No foul called for Giampi. Looking for a call. Look clean from up here. The ball played back. And Averett called for the foul. Scamander a little too aggressive. Battling down there with Jacob McCowan. Averett with a 2-0 lead here following goals by Eric Blick and Ty Michelson in the first 8 minutes. Good clear there by Owen Story. Ball played up to Giampi. Giampi cutting back to the middle. Gets past one defender. Good long pass across the field to the far side. Giampi looking for a header. Well, they're still maintaining possession. Canella with it. Gets it over to Rainey. Rainey back toward the back line. Osorio has his pass taken away. Now the Cougars come away with it. But taken right back from them. Now Osorio has it. Dumps it far side. That's Fernandez. Cross over toward the top of the box. Good defense by Averett. Cougars trying to clear it. Anderson couldn't quite clear it out. Now Daniel Matlock sends it all the way to the back line for Berea. Throw in coming for the Cougars. Averett wearing their white jerseys today. I believe the first time they've worn them all season. Ball passed across the back line. Story has it for Averett. Story sends it back over to, I believe that's Blick. Now back to Story. Near side to Viden. Ball played up to Miller, midfield. Bizzle bringing it up right in front of the Berea bench. Back over to Miller. With a 2-goal lead, it certainly changes how you strategize. Certainly can be a little bit more conservative. Obviously, still plenty of time. We're really early in this game. Don't want to not be aggressive, but you don't have to be as aggressive with a 2-goal lead. Ball knocked out will be off of Kellen Fees, so throw in coming here for Berea. Ball played to the back line. Owen Story has it. Gets it over to Viden. Michelson. Good footwork with that pass. Long cross. Slots it through. Fees battling over there in the corner. And we'll see who was off. And will be off of a Berea defender. So corner kick coming for Averett. Michelson looks like he'll be taking it on the far side. Michelson with the right foot. High arcing cross. Miller had to try to come out and get it, but a good battle here with Junior Giamphi. Ball played down into the corner. Giamphi giving chase. Biden with a little nudge. Rolls out and will be Averett throw in. Here's under 31 minutes to play here in the first half. Averett leads 2-0. Ball played out. Will be a throw in coming for Berea. Pass played back to the back line. McCowan now over to Mendy. Mendy to the far side looking for Mercado. Mercado gets it right back. His pass intercepted by Commander. Owen Story with it on the back line for Averett. He'll reverse it back over to the goalkeeper, Duchess. Long pass ahead looking for Henderson from Miller. Henderson cutting back. Slots it over right across to Michelson. Michelson swarmed by a couple Berea defenders. They eventually get it back to Miller. Miller looks like setting up for a shot, but passes it off. Ball deflected away. Berea comes away with it. Ball played deep into the corner, and Bizzle just kicks it out. Let the Cougars set up their defense. Throw in here for Berea. Moses Leanne, who checked into the game with the throw in. Ball played over to McCowan. Got one player down. That's Omar Canella. And we got stoppage here with 28:08 left in the first half. Canella was just went down. He's up though, walking off on his own. And he will be subbed. Jose Chavez checking in for him. Meanwhile, for the Cougars, Ian Kirk comes in. Kirk will give Madlock a breather. Talking about Kirk, he's only one of two seniors on this Averett roster. Him and backup goalkeeper Matthew Muroff. The rest of this roster pretty young. Not only one junior, and that's Colton Duchess has. Foul called over in the far corner. Kellen Fees got ran over. That was Basoa with the contact, so that'll set up a kick here for the Cougars. Under 27 minutes to play here in the first half. As I was saying, the Cougars very young roster, so they keep this core group together and just keep developing. They've got some good things going on here with the men's soccer program. Low liner right into the box, deflected away, but CS able to hold on to it. Kind of blocked it and it bounced away from him, but he was able to scoop it back up while he was on the ground. Could have been a dangerous play. A couple Cougars in the vicinity there. Ball played near side to McCowan. And misplayed there by Chavez. Got another sub coming in for Averett. Edvard Ackerman. Ball headed ahead to Henderson. Couldn't quite corral it. Mindy comes away with it. Good pass ahead, but taken away by the Cougars. Now Miller sends it back across, looking for Bizzle on the far side. Bizzle trying to work past one defender. Chip pass right into the box. Bass Anderson got a foot on it, and Macias there to get a hands on it. Another good opportunity there for the Cougars. Didn't think Anderson might get to that ball, but showed some good speed there. Closed it out very solidly. Good battle there near side, but goes out and will be Averett throw in. Averett leads Berea 2-0. Cougars send it back to Owen Story. Story, good pass ahead, looking for Michelson. Has it tackled away by Chavez. Pass ahead looking for Giamfi. Giamfi cuts through a couple of defenders, now cuts back again. Good footwork there. Gets it over to Chavez, who sends it over to the far side. Looking for Basoa. Basoa back. Now the Mountaineers will get it over to McCohen. Ball played ahead. Trying to get it in the corner. Bizzle there to get a foot on it. Sorry with the pass, but headed away by the Cougars as they clear it back to that Mountaineers back line. Berea very comfortable passing it along their back line, trying to set up something of an attack. Just haven't seen any windows yet. Still no shots for Berea as that pass gets through. As Duchess able to corral it. Averett only 2 shots as well, but both of them have found the back of the net. Viden with it, sends it up to Anderson. Anderson, the sophomore, out of Norway. Cuts it back across. Shot across. Good save by Macias. Got both hands on it and push it over the top. Good strong shot by Baste Anderson. Will be a corner kick for the Cougars. Michelson, the sophomore, out of High Point, North Carolina, will take it on the far corner. Michelson with a goal already today. Scored the second goal in the 8th minute. Kick high, goes off the upright for the football goal post. So goal kick here for Berea, who have a sub. That'll be Max Jr. coming onto the field. Their leading goal scorer with 5 goals this season. Cougars certainly aware of Max Jr. They'll be marking him. Giampi with it near midfield, passes over to Chavez. Mercado directing traffic on that back line, trying to set up something. Now they'll get it up, try to get it to Max Jr., taken away by Michelson. Michelson slots a pass for Anderson. Anderson trying to get through, weaving through traffic, unable to get through, and the ball rolls out. Goal kick here for Berea. And a couple more subs checking in, it looks like. These two for Averett. It'll be Levi Pardonen and this was Brendan Gratian Gomes. Pardonen, a sophomore out of Helsinki, Finland. Gratian Gomes out of Faversham, England. Freshman. Ball played to Chavez. Keeps it away from the Cougars. Under 19 minutes to play here in the first half. Averett still with a 2-goal lead. Berea looking to attack, but Blick steals away the pass. Now the Cougars have it. They'll get it up to Pardonen. Pardonen gets it down to the corner, tries to cross it over. And good defense by Berea. Will be a goal kick coming. Pardonen just quite couldn't turn the corner on that one. Tried to cross it, but just didn't get enough of it. Heavily pressured. Ball played ahead to Chavez. Can't corral the pass. Taken away by Ian Kirk. Pardonen with a cross. Tries to get it through. Headed away by Berea. Back toward midfield. Now Averett gets it on the back line. Blick gets it over to Story. Miller battling with Max Jr. at near midfield. Kirk comes over and tries to tackle it away. Max Jr. goes down. And the ball is going to be cleared by Chavez. Max Jr. up. Ball back to Berea. Chavez with it. Tries to get it ahead. Taken away, though, by the Cougars. Cougars have been very active in the passing lanes, not letting a whole lot get through. Kurt gets it back to Blick. He'll send it over to Story. Story back over to Viden. Viden trying to work his way through a couple of defenders. Beautiful pass from Kirk back to Viden. Now sends it back over toward midfield to Patrick Miller. Ball taken away by Chavez, though. Good active defense there by the Cougars. They're trying to get it right back. And a foul on Berea. As Commander and Lewis Max Jr. battling for it. Little stoppage here. I think this is a planned water break due to the heat. So we'll take it with them here. Averett leads Berea 2-0. Here with 15:01 left to go in the first half. And welcome back. Water break has ended, and both teams heading back out onto the field. Averett leads Berea 2-0 here with 15:01 to play in the first half. If you're just joining us, Cougars got 2 goals early in the first 8 minutes of play. Now they're threatening again. Cross into the box. Commander trying to corral it. Good defense there. And cleared away back to midfield by Berea. Eric Blick with a goal. In the 5th minute, Ty Michelson with a goal in the 8th minute. That's where we stand here. Cougars looking to make it 3 in a row in the win column. Fine with a pass looking for Commander. Knocked away. And a foul on the Cougars. Will be Berea's possession here. Appreciate you tuning in to the Averett Sports Network's coverage of Averett Men's Soccer. You can catch us all year here on our YouTube channel. Bringing you live coverage of pretty much every home game this season for all varsity sports. Biden sends it over to Miller. Miller back to the back line where Owen Sorey has it. Ball played back to Duchess. Hasn't seen much action today. I don't think he minds that. Now Max Jr. comes away with it, steals it away from Kirk. And a foul on Kirk. So Max Jr. Oh, excuse me, that was not Max Jr., that was Giamfi. He will set up for the kick here. Champion with 1 goal, 3 assists this season through the first 5 games. Started all 6 games, including today. Low liner right to Duchess. Able to fall on it. Believe that's the first shot of the day for Berea. Good deflection off of a defender as we got some more subs coming in. Hayden Brown coming in for the Cougars for Patrick Miller, and let's see who else came in. Giovanni Rodriguez also in for Commander. A couple new players in for Berea as well, and one of them is Alexis Vargas. I think the other one that came in, Jonathan Saul. Approaching 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Averett up by 2 goals. Biden cuts it across the middle, looking for a cutter. Somebody for the Cougars had a run. I believe that was Ackerman. I believe that was Rodriguez tried to fire in a shot, got blocked. Couldn't tell if that was a cross or a shot. Judging by the power behind it, I would say probably a shot. Averett gets it right back, though. Gresham Gomes has it tackled away. Gets it right back, though. Cougars have done a really solid job so far today, in my opinion. Passing, working their way, and a foul. Fargus got into Kirk. Long pass into the box. Couple Cougars in the vicinity, but headed away by Berea. Kirk sends it far side, looking for Bizzle. Bizzle back to Kirk, right at midfield, sends it ahead, looking for Pardonen. Pardonen gets it ahead to Rodriguez, has it taken away though. Pardonen right there to cause trouble. Cougars collapse and get it right back. Hayden Brown pass across the middle looking for Grayson Gomes. Gomes lines up, shot high, and too high. Good strong shot. Just couldn't keep it down. Goal kick coming here with 8 minutes to play in the first half. Goal kick a little over midfield. Kirk with the initial touch on the header. Berea gets it right back, though. They'll go the other way. Leanne gets it back. They'll pass it over to this side, looking for Mindy. Mindy. His pass, errant. He's looking for Godra. Viden gets it up to Pardonen. Pardonen. Pass to Brown, now back to Viden. He'll send it back to Owen Story here. Under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Long cross. Gets over to Bizzle. Bizzle brings it across midfield. Now he'll get it back from Grayson Gomes. Now over to Kirk. Across the logo at midfield. Gets it to Brown. Brown, the freshman, brings it up. One move. Has it taken away, though, by Giampi. Max Jr.'s pass stolen away by Viden. He'll get it to Blick. Now over to Story. Pass ahead, looking for Levi Pardonen. Pardonen takes it down toward the corner. Cuts it back, now back over to Story. Story, long cross into the box. Rodriguez tried to head it in, but couldn't quite get a good touch on it. And it's going to be cleared out over toward the Berea bench by the Mountaineers. Throw in by Bizzle to Blick on the back line. Blick pressured. He'll send it over to Viden here with 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Cougars get it down to the corner to Pardonen. Pardonen has it knocked away. Throw in coming for Averett. Crowd starting to pick up here Averett North Campus. Tailgating going on for the football game later this evening. A lot of recruits on campus for a number of sports. As that ball kicked out, will be another throw-in for the Cougars. Overall exciting day here in Averett North Campus. Fine gets it over to Kirk. Kirk tries to slot it through. Deflected away. Grayson Gomes just comes up and, Blick comes up and crushes it wide. Macias sends it up, looking for McGowan. Good pressure by Viden. Cougars have been very active all over the field today. Really good at intensity. Saul's pass taken away by the Cougars. That's Viden, gets it up to Parton. Parton mishandles it though and taken away. Now Max Jr. racing up the near sideline. Facing off with Hayden Brown. Cross pass over to Giamfi. Tries to get it over in the middle. And I believe they said a foul before the shot by Vargas. Ball played ahead. Rodriguez spins around and a little too far for him. Ball played to Max Jr. down in the near corner. Cross. Tries to slide it through. Nobody there. Cleanly. Giamfi was in the vicinity. Cougars knock it away. Grayson Gomes with it. It's a long pass down to the corner. Ackerman giving chase. But Macias comes out and picks it up. Quick throw back out to his teammate. And Bizzle gets a foot on it, knocks it out. Throw-in coming for the Mountaineers here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Averett leads the Mountaineers 2-0. Mercado, his pass to McGowan. Now McGowan passes it off, looking for Saul. And Saul passed down to the corner, nobody home. And a goal kick coming for the Cougars here with a minute and a half to go. Averett leading the shot total 8-1 here, with a 2-0 lead. Slowly approaching a minute here. Ball headed forward by the Cougars. 1 minute remaining. Parton has it, gets it over, looking for Ackerman. Ackerman in the corner. Has it knocked away by Berea. Time's ticking away. Throw in coming for Bizzle. He'll get it to Grayson Gomes. Quick turn. Tries to cross it in. The ball goes out once again. Time now about 30 seconds away from halftime. Averett quickly trying to get the ball back in. Bizzle looking for somebody here with 21 seconds to go. Ball taken away by Berea. They've got some numbers if they can make something happen quickly. Averett trying to get back. Ball played near side to Leanne. Leanne makes one move. Viden there. And that'll be it for the first half. As Averett 2, Berea 0. Cougars with the 2-goal lead as we go into halftime here from Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium in Danville, Virginia.
I think me being involved with SAC, along with my involvement with the men's soccer team, has made my experience at Averett amazing. At first, I didn't really want to get involved around campus, but since jumping in the deep end, I feel like I've had a brilliant experience, and me being able to help Averett whilst Averett's helping me is probably the best experience.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back here at halftime. Averett leads Berea 2-0 after a strong start for the Cougars. Picked up 2 goals within the first 8 minutes of action here in the first half. First off, for the Cougars, it was Eric Blick. Got the first goal in the 5th minute. Put Averett up 1-0. Then Ty Michelson came through with another goal off a free kick following a foul. That came in the 8th minute. That's where we stand at halftime. Averett 2 goals, Berea 0 goals. Shots, Averett leading that category 8-1, including 5-1 on goal. Averett has 2 corner kicks. Fouls about even. Berea has 5, Averett 3. Both goalkeepers with a save apiece. That's where we stand right here at halftime. Taking a look at other action around Averett Athletics today. Averett Volleyball picked up a win today at Piedmont. Beat the Lions 3-1 after losing the first set. Cougars took the next three. Averett currently battling with Reinhardt in a second match of the day. Check in on that one. Looks like the Cougars fell short in the first set, 25-23, but Averett leading the second set, 9-2 here. Other action today, Averett football plays tonight at 6 p.m. against Randolph-Macon. That should be a really solid matchup. If you're in the area, you might want to come over and check that out. If not, be sure to watch it on the Averett Sports Network. That one, a matchup between two conference favorites. Averett, the favorite to win the USA South Conference and the preseason poll. Randolph-Macon, the favorite to win the Old Dominion Athletic Conference in their preseason poll. So, should be a solid game here later today. That's all the action for today. Tomorrow, Averett men's soccer, women's soccer back in action. They host Maryville College right here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Men play at 2, women at 4:30. So be sure to tune into those. Eddie Glenn will have the call for both games tomorrow. He'll also have the call tonight for football. Be sure to tune in and listen to Eddie. He'll be joined by Zach Humphreys on the football broadcast tonight. We're going to take another break. We'll come back. We'll have the second half for you here on the Averett Sports Network.
If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
What makes Averett special to me is the family-oriented and diverse background and communities. Here at Averett, we believe in one family, one team philosophy. As an RA, being able to guide people in the right direction and building a community helps me develop leadership. Also, being a leader on the football team and captain, it helps me guide people to be better each and every way.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. We're a little bit over a minute left to play, or excuse me, before we start play back here in the second half. Berea's still over in their huddle off the field, so while we're waiting for them, I'd like to remind you the big dreams do become bold futures, and Averett University ranked consecutively for several years as one of the best in the Southeast in the Princeton Review's Best Colleges region by region, and once again named a 2019-2020 College of Distinction. Averett is now accepting applications from high school seniors, current college students who want to transfer here, and from adult working professionals who want to earn a bachelor's or master's degree. Choose from one of our more than 30 undergraduate majors, minors, and special programs, along with 7 graduate programs with multiple concentrations. For more information or to get started, call 1-800-AVERETT or visit averett.edu. Along those lines, talking about the graduate programs, if you're going back to school, it's not just for kids. Averett has affordable online degree programs designed for working adults who want to pursue an associate's, bachelor's, or master's degree. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information on how you can get one of those degrees. Well, time running out here on the scoreboard. Berea trotting back to the field. We're looking to hold on to this 2-goal advantage here, maybe add to it. Come away with a third consecutive win. As I mentioned, they scored 3 goals and a 3-0 victory over Randolph. That was last weekend. Picked up a 1-0 overtime victory at Hampton-Sydney. It's only their second home game of the season. The Cougars very road-heavy early part of the year. Opened the season right here against Guilford. A tough loss there, but then went on the road to Randolph-Macon, Bridgewater, then Randolph, then Hampton-Sydney, then finally back home today and tomorrow. The face-off against Maryville. And looks like we are ready to get underway here. Vargas will have possession at midfield. Kick it back to the back line as Mercado sends over to the far side. Berea now moving from right to left on your screen in the royal blue tops. Averett in the white tops. Take away that pass, but trying to get it over to Kellen Fee is taken away by Berea. We'll see what changes they may have in terms of adjustments at halftime. They obviously in the huddle for quite a long time, right until the buzzer sounded, basically. Talking about a lot of things. Ball sent back to Blick. Now Blick, header by Bizzle. Trying to get it over to Daniel Matlock. Matlock didn't see a whole lot of action as a freshman, but earned the team's service award at the end of the year. Each team at Averett gives out a service award, and Matlock was the recipient for men's soccer. Ball played ahead. Ariola takes a tumble there. Jamphy, long pass into the box, headed toward the goalkeeper, Duchess. He's able to collect it before another Mountaineer was running in. I believe that was Fernandez who making a run. Ball chipped over, and Commander just missed a goal. Had a nice run on it. Tried to chip it over the head of the keeper who had come out off his line and just got a little too much on it. Skips over the top of the crossbar. Another good look for the Cougars. Ball played out to Max Jr. Knocked away by the Cougars. Bizzle got a touch on it. Throw in goes to Osorio. Ball played to the back line. Looking for Mindy. Mindy sends it to the far side right by the Averett bench. Over to McCowan. McCowan pass up. Ball played up the middle looking for Max Jr. Knocked away by the Cougars. Good battle in midfield there between Giamfi and Patrick Miller. Averett trying to clear it. Goes right back to midfield. Osorio. Now the pass right down into the box. Right to the feet of Vargas. Vargas can't corral it. Has to play it to the corner. And Duchess comes out and falls on it. Bizzle. Good. Ball played into the box. Little confusion there by the Cougars as Blick's pass was cut off. Shot was deflected away. Corner kick coming for Berea. They'll take it on the far side. Looks like Fernandez will take it. Right-footed kick right in the middle of the box. Cougars trying to clear it back out. Osorio sends it back down into the corner. Dangerous spot here. And Averett able to corral it and clear it back toward midfield. Thrown by Berea. Misplay by Zario. Goes out. Bizzle will take the throw in for Averett on the near side. Right in front of the main Averett stands, which are on the same side we are in the press box. Throw in down to Commander in the corner. Goes off his leg. Got a little bump there from Mercado, but good defense. 2-0 still the score here. Ball played back to Owen Story. Kind of got tripped up on the turf. Could have been a dangerous play. Now Patrick Miller has it. Taken away by Max Jr. Jr. has some room to roam here. Sends it. Dumps it off to the far side. Through the official's legs. But Averett trying to clear it back toward midfield. Through ball knocked away, but right back to Azario. Now Blick. Quick touch pass out to Bizzle. Bizzle looking for Matlock, but taken away by Ariella. Good pass up to Commander. Cuts it back across the middle. Now a pass into the corner from Michelson. Had Anderson. But good defense by Berea to knock it away for the moment. Michelson dribbles in traffic. Somehow gets it over to Fees. Fees has it knocked away, knocked off the ball. Fees keeps it in. No, it actually just goes out before he can pass it back to Bizzle. Miller has it midfield for the Cougars, dumps it off to Madlock. Madlock through ball, looking for Fees in the corner. Fees has it tackled away and will be a corner kick. Hit the flagpole down in the corner. Michelson will take it for the Cougars. Ball headed away by Berea. Blick comes away with it. He'll have to hustle back. Berea with some numbers. Max Jr. stumbles a little bit. Had to collect himself before he could get back to the ball. Shot blocked by Averett. Ariola has it. Sends it to the far side, looking for Rodriguez. He collects it in the corner. Tries to turn the corner. A good battle. That's Viden over there, and Viden comes away with it for Averett. Slots a pass over to Commander, but not hard enough. However, can't be handled by Mendy, and it will be an Averett throw-in right in front of the Berea bench here with 36:07 to play. Ball played into the box, but deflected away by Berea. Ariola has it, sends it back. But now Fees comes away with it, trying to cut through some defenders. Fees goes down, but looked like a clean play. Michelson tackles it away, but Berea had it for the moment. Now Miller comes away with it for the Cougars. He'll pass it over to Viden on the far side as he crosses midfield. Ball played back to the keeper, and good pressure there by the Cougars. I believe that was Henderson. Ball played deep. Story clears it back toward midfield, headed around by the Cougars. Miller gets it over to Madlock. Madlock cuts it back near side, has it tapped away. Beaten to the ball by Ariola. He'll race down the sideline. And a goal kick as it goes off the Mountaineers. Substitution coming in for the Cougars here. First one of the second half. Being number 21, Uke Powell, sophomore, making his first appearance of the day. And La Yucuña, Spain. Goal kick makes its way up to midfield after deflecting off Miller's chest. But Berea comes away with it. Mendy battling near midfield. Rodriguez comes away with it. He'll get it over to McGowan. McGowan gets it back toward midfield, but misplayed. Now Averett has a run. Michelson sends it back across to Miller. Miller, far side corner, looking for Baste Anderson. Anderson dumps it off. Looking for Powell. And it will be a corner kick coming for the Cougars. Here, approaching 33 minutes to play left in the second half. Here he gets it to Story. Story back over in the corner to Powell. Powell fires in across to headed away by Patrick Miller. Good move by Anderson. Anderson puts it in again, looking for a couple of Cougars making a run there, but deflected away by the Mountaineers. It was sent it back to Vargas. And that ball will roll all the way back to Colton Dutchess in goal. He'll sling it out to the far side, looking for Viden. Ball played ahead. Slotted up ahead, looking for Kumander. Kumander has a shot, and in! It's goal! Goal by Johnny Kumander from Luke Yuk Powell. And the Cougars go ahead 3-0 here with 31:56 to play. So, Cougars had their first goal of the second half. Yukpo with a beautiful tip up to Kumander, who finally got that one to go. He had one similar earlier in the game where trying to chip it over the goalkeeper's head who had come off his line. And first one a little too hard over the goal itself, over the crossbar. This one perfectly slotted into the top of the net. Ball sent back towards midfield. This one played deep to the keeper. And Macias quickly gets it out. Still over 30 minutes to play. Still a lot of soccer to be played, but down 3-0. Not a lot of room for mistakes if you're Berea, if you're trying to get back in this game. Bizzle, long pass down in the corner. Nobody there for the Cougars, but knocked away by Mercado. Will be an Averett throw in. Looks like Bizzle will take it. Bizzle tosses it in. Finds Patrick Miller. Miller cross. Looked like it was going to be deflected away by Mendy, but he just whiffed on it and goes out on the other side. Will be a throw in for Berea, though, here with under 30 minutes to play. Berea on the attack here. Iola dumps it off to Ian Feeney, who's checked in. Ball goes down into the corner for Giamfi. Battling with Bizzle. Giamfi sends it back out to Feeney. Feeney gets it back out to midfield where Mendy is. Going, tries to pass it back to that back line, but good pressure there by Kumander for the Cougars. Ball played in the far corner and tackled out by Viden. Will be a throw in here for Berea. Feeney into the game, as I mentioned a second ago. The other one also into the game was Neil Patel. Corner kick headed right into the arms of Colton Duchess. I believe that was number 4, Christoph Mendy, who got a header on it. Duchess makes the save. His third of the day. Long kick headed forward by the Cougars. Goes out, will be an Averett throw in. Couple more subs, subs coming in for Berea. I'll get those to you in just a second. Ball goes out, throw in coming for Berea. Looks like Levi Parton then came in for the Cougars. For Baste Anderson. Ball played into the corner. Max Jr. with it. Cougars can't clear it. Shot wide by Chavez. Dangerous play right there for Averett. Chavez just came into the game and had an open look. Not too many people around him, and poked that one wide left. Had a lot of power behind it. Duchess with the goal kick. Line drive toward midfield. Taken away by Feeney. Feeney has it blocked away. Now Parton giving chase. Pwned over to Miller. Miller brings it up over to Madlock. Passes it ahead to Michelson. Michelson gets it ahead, looking for Madlock in the corner. Defender there, though. And will be a goal kick. As Juan Mercado able to box out. Ball played ahead, knocked out by the Cougars. And a sub coming in. Believe that's Bejnau Godra. Ball deflected away as the Cougars were trying to clear it. Ball played ahead, but taken away by Berea. Moses Leanne on a run. Gets it ahead to Godra. Now they'll play it back to Feeney. He'll send it across, but Michelson got a toe on it. Another sub coming for Averett. Ian Kirk checking back in. He'll replace Matlock. As we approach 23 and a half minutes to go here, Averett leads 3-0 over Berea. Feeney with it toward midfield. Long pass ahead looking for Max Jr. He'll make his way into the corner, but good defense there by Viden. Tackled away, but Berea comes away with possession once again. Get it to the back line where Mercado looks to get it ahead to Areola. Ball tackled away by Michelson. Throw in coming for the Mountaineers. We'll see if Patel may take it. And it looks like he will. He tosses it down in the corner. Cross pass over to the top of the box, headed away by the Cougars, Patrick Miller. But right to Feeney. Feeney shot wide. Goes wide right. And it'll be a goal kick coming for Colton Duchess and the Cougars here with 22:03 to play. Averett with a 3-0 lead. Ball kicked toward midfield. Played forward by Berea, but trying to be cleared by the Cougars. And they do come away with it. Kumander dumps it off. Now Miller sends it to the far side to Viden. Ball played into the box. But Macias there to corral it. Little playfulness there by Johnny Kumander. Macias was getting ready to get rid of the ball, and Kumander kind of gave him a little wave at it. Miller has it sent to the back line for Blick. Blick, of course, has one of the 3 goals today. He'll get up to Miller. Miller over to Viden. Viden back to Miller. Trying to slot it ahead. Looking for Kirk, but taken away by Berea. They'll send it crossfield pass. Looking for Patel. And a foul on Patel. Ball over to Miller. Miller right around midfield. He'll get it near side. Goes out, will be throw in for Berea. Cougars come away with it. Miller thought he was going to line up for a shot there. Now Bizzle chips it into the box high. And sails a little wide left. Another sub coming in for Averett. Brendan Gratian Gomes checking in, as well as Edvard Ackerman. Throw in for the Cougars, looking down in the corner, but headed away by Berea as we approach 18 minutes to play. Throw in. Cougars trying to get it to Commander. And a goal kick coming for Berea. Ball sent up toward midfield, but out. Poe has it up. Gets it back to Blick on the back line. He'll send it ahead. Kirk gets it to Story. Now back to midfield for Poe. Taken away, though, by Feeney. He'll get it up to Godra. Godra pass into the box. Nobody there. And Duchess picks it up. Bizzle sends it up looking for Ackerman. Deflected right back to Bizzle. Good pressure there by Ackerman. And Mercado accidentally kicks it out on the misplay. Ball played in. Blick trying to turn the corner. Crosses it and just high. Substitutions. More coming. Looks like for both teams. Believe we're going to have another water break. And it will be a water break, so we'll take it with them here on the Averett Sports Network. Averett 3, Berea 0, here with 15:48 to play. And welcome back. We are ready to restart action here with about 16 minutes to go. They added a few more seconds back to the clock after water break. Averett with a 3-0 lead over Berea here in the second half. Cougars trying to hold on, get their third win of the season in a row. Goal kick coming for Berea. That'll be Macias. Little dump off to Mindy. Mountaineers trying to get something going past the intercepted by Ian Kirk. Bizzle plays it back to Duchess. Duchess kicks it back toward midfield. Looks like Duchess might have his day come to an end pretty soon. The senior Matthew Murhoff ready to check in. Good move there by Viden. Wiggles his way through, gets a pass out of the corner to Levi Partonen. Now back to Partonen. Kicked out, will be a throw in. And we will have some subs, and we'll have a goal change. And new goalkeeper, Matthew Murhoff, the senior, getting some action today. He'll spell Colton Duchess. A couple other subs for Berea. We'll get those for you in just a second. Ball kicked out. Will be another throw in for Averett. Ball played into the box, headed away by Mindy. Averett comes away with it though. Grayson Gomes cuts it back. Sends it back over to Ian Kirk. Kirk plays it to the back line. Blick gets it off before the defender comes in. Now Bizzle has it taken away by Ariola. Bizzle gets it ahead, looking for Ackerman. Ackerman, freshman, fancy moves, get past, splits the defenders. Tries to cut back, but trips over the ball. Looks like his cleat got caught in the turf. Ball played near side to Ariola. Now they'll get it over to Patel. Ball played across the middle. Good deflection away by Blick. He'll send it back across the midfield. Grayson Gomes comes away with it, but taken away there by Austin Rainey. And another sub ready to check in for Berea. That'll be junior Giamfi coming back in when he's allowed to. Not yet, though. Throw in goes the Cougars. They'll send it near side, coming over for Bizzle. Bizzle will corral the pass. Looks ahead. Pass to Grayson Gomes. He tries to get over to Ackerman. Ackerman unable to get there and taken away here by Berea. Cougars in good shape here to pick up their third win in a row. Played extremely well today. I know head coach Phil Wilson's got to be happy with what he's seen. Berea, meanwhile, if the score holds, this will be their second loss in a row. Ariola trying to attack here, dumps it off, but nobody home. Is actually a Cougar trailing. That was Hayden Brown. Grayson Gomes tripped up. Foul on Berea. Averett content to try to just run some time off here, but pass taken away. Averett's continued to apply solid pressure. Berea, though, comes away with this one. They'll dump it off down to the corner to Godra. Godra has some room, but good job by Story to get over there and cause some havoc. Good pass ahead, looking for Ackerman. Ackerman, good touch and run. Get a little give and go action there, but taken away there by Neil Patel. Goes off the Cougars. Approaching 9 minutes here. 3 more subs coming on. Told you about the one. Also checking in, Lance Benegas. Seeing his first action of the day. Along with Jamphy, who returns. There was one more. I didn't quite catch who it was. Also checking in, might have been Ethan Berry, who's now on the field. And a foul. That's Mazambi, who also checked into the game. Got tangled up there. Ball played to the far side for the Cougars. They'll be content to play it back to Story. Talk about building a well-rounded student athlete here at Averett. Owen Story. Only a sophomore, but he is the president of the Averett Student Athlete Advisory Committee, better known as SAC. Only as a sophomore. SAC very heavily involved here on campus at Averett. Jeffy trying to play it down in the corner, has it knocked away. Under 7:30 to play. Jeffy crosses it right to Murhoff. Makes the catch. Not sure if that was a shot or he might have been looking on the far side for teammate Moses Leanne. Good, nice goal kick from Murhoff. Gets it ahead, and the Cougars trying to threaten here. As Parton comes away with it, he'll get it ahead. Looking for Hayden Brown. Brown, little collision there. Collects himself. Now gets it back to Parton. He'll chip it into the box. Cougars try to head it in, and I think it's an own goal. Headed in by Berea. Giovanni Rodriguez was right there, but I believe it was actually Juan Mercado who got ahead on it. Put it right back into his own net.
What's the code for that?
So 4-0, your score here with 6:36 to play. That's probably the nail in the proverbial coffin for Berea. Ball played down into the corner by the Cougars. That was Rodriguez, who was in on that last goal. He wasn't the one that got the contact, but certainly cause of the contact. Averett with a throw in. It will be Hayden Brown, the freshman, out of Waxhaw, North Carolina. Corner kick coming. Low liner right at the goal. Knocked around. And cleared. And goes off Giamfi. Throw in by Bizzle. Looking down in the corner for Rodriguez. Ball deflected away, and now Giamfi comes away with it. He has a run, tries to get it in the corner for Vargas. Unable to get there, though. Under 4.5 minutes to play. Ball played down. Berea trying to clear it. Averett battling, and a foul on the Cougars. Giamfi tries to play it, but taken away by Averett. As Blick there to deflect it. Ball played down into the box. Not a shot, I don't think, but Murhoff there to make the play. And the Cougars content to try to run out this last little bit of clock here as the goal, good goal, high goal kick from Murhoff. Foul on Averett. Three minutes to go. Averett, 4-goal lead. Zombie gets it over to Giamfi. And shot wide right. Murhoff will punt it away. Actually, no, he'll drop it on the ground and kick it up to Blick. Blick sends it up. Looking for Ackerman. Ackerman tried to get a leg on it, but good defense there by Berea. That was Mindy raced back to make that a tough play. Under a minute and a half to go here. Blake gets it over to Bizzle. Get it over to Story here. One minute remaining here in the second half. Foul on Averett. And it looks like we're going to have a yellow card given to Brendan Gratian Gomes. Jamphy will take it. Here with 44.4 seconds to play. Jamphy trying to turn the corner. Crosses it in, but nobody there. Blick clears it right back toward midfield. And the Cougars have room to run for days. Gratian Gomes with it, but good defense there by Berea. And with that, time will likely run out. And that'll be it. The Cougars defeat Berea 4-0 for their third consecutive win of the season and third win overall this season. Berea drops their second in a row. They fall to 3-3. Averett improves to 3-3 on the year. So a big win here for the Cougars. Only their second home game of the season. And they pick up the dub right here over the Mountaineers. Take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have some post-game stats for you right here on the Averett Sports Network.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. Got some post-game stats for you. The Cougars win 4-0 over Berea on goals by Eric Blick, Ty Michelson, Johnny Commander, and an own goal on Berea. It was 2-0 at halftime. Cougars get 2 more goals here in the second half. Help get this victory. Colton Duchess picks up the win in goal for Averett. Had 3 of the 4 saves. And so that'll be it as we make the changeover for football later tonight. At 6 p.m., you can be sure to check out that here on the Averett Sports Network. We'll have live coverage of tonight's game. It'll be Eddie Glenn and Zach Humphreys on the call for that one. So for everybody here in the press box at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium, I'm Drew Wilson. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to go to AverettCougars.com for all of today's stats. And check us out on social media at AverettUCougars. Until next time, go Cougars.
This has been a production of the Averett Sports Network.